my channel. My name's Myra. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified every time that I upload a video. And today I am going to be sharing with you how to make a breakable Jolly Rancher heart with a little bit of a kick to it. So if you've ever worked with hard candy, you know that usually you have to work pretty fast. So I'm going to share everything that you're going to need. That way you don't forget about anything, and I'll take you guys over to my kitchen. So the first thing you're going to need is, of course, Jolly Ranchers. I got 2 of these bags and they are the hard candy. Make sure these are hard candy because if you get the chewable ones, it won't work for a recipe. And this one has 4 different types of flavors. So cherry, strawberry, watermelon, and fruit punch. You can mix and match or just do a single flavor. You're going to need some corn syrup, and this is a brand that I got. You can use any brand, it really doesn't matter. If you have a hard time looking for this, I will link it down below for you. And you can also find it where the breakfast section is, where all of the pancake syrups are at. It's normally next to that, just in case you have a hard time looking for it. And then you're also going to need some Tajin. You're also going to need water and sugar. I will be giving you exact measurements as we use them. So now it's time to take you guys to my kitchen. I bought 2 bags of Jolly Ranchers, and for this video I'm going to try and use watermelon only. If I do add a different flavor, I'll let you guys know. So for my Jolly Ranchers, I'm going to separate them by flavor. And I have a total of 33 candies that I will be using to make our breakable heart. So we're going to start by pouring in our Jolly Ranchers, 1 tablespoon of our corn syrup, we're going to need half a tablespoon of sugar, and working as fast as I can. This is hard candy, so it hardens pretty quick, and I'm just going to try and cover everything. I wanted to mention this on my video because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions on it. A lot of people say that these type of hearts tend to deflate or sink in. What you could do in order to avoid that is multiply my recipe and fill your entire heart up. If you're using more candy than I am and it hardens on you, you can always just go ahead and reheat it and it will be perfectly fine. You will be able to reuse it. So before I show you guys the heart, I am going to show you how I'm going to decorate the box in case you guys want to use this for like selling, decorating. Valentine's Day is coming up. I've seen boxes like these go for $30, $40, $50, just depending on the amount that you add. So if you're looking for like an extra side business, you can always do something like this. And this is just to give you guys some ideas on what you can do. So for this next step, I'm taking just 4 strawberries. I'm also going to be using some pulparindo and then some Lucas candy that are watermelon flavor as well. And for each strawberry, I'm just going to be using 2 of these packages. And we're also using Tajin. I'm gonna take a little bit of water and just add that to the plate. It's easier to remove these from the packet without gloves, so I am just going to do that really quick. I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm going to just put them inside the water, and that is more than enough. And then I'm just going to wet the side. And now I'm just gonna roll these and make them one. And then you can always use a little bit more water if you feel like you need to. I'm also putting a little bit of pressure towards the outside so we can make this a little bit longer. So now I'm just taking my strawberry and my candy and then just cover this. fold this inward. Don't worry if it's not perfect, I'll show you how to fix that. And then just take a little bit of water with your fingers once again and go ahead and rub your strawberry. Make it as smooth as you can. This is the time to fix your shape, and it should look something like this. Once your strawberry has your desired shape, go ahead, put some Tajin, and try to cover as much of the pulparindo as you can. And this is how our strawberry should look. And then I'm just taking a cupcake liner and placing it in here. I'm going to repeat the same steps for my next 3 strawberries. For your pulparindo, if you feel like you're struggling, you can always overlap it, put a little bit of water on both ends, and it will probably make it easier. Now, if your leaves get a little bit messy, you can always just take a wet napkin and just wipe them down. And they're good as new. So to give my strawberries a little bit of an extra pop, we're going to be using these heart shapes. Now for that, I'm just taking a plate and adding a little bit of chamoy. So if you never used these before, it's really easy. You just push it down as much as you can. And I'm going to insert my hearts on the side of my strawberries. And then repeat the same steps for the rest. To avoid these from sweating, you can go ahead and refrigerate and add chamoy later. You can decide to leave your heart empty or fill it up with something. And because this is a breakable heart, I will be adding our Lucas gusanos to the center of our heart. Now I suggest preparing the inside first because the warmth of your hand will melt it, and I had to flip it really fast just so I can avoid this from sinking in. And I'm going to be taking some of the candy that I used to make the heart as part of my decoration. You can definitely use this idea as a side job, and I really hope that you guys like it. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I love to help you guys in any way that I can, and I'll see you guys in my next video.